Good Saturday afternoon. I don't know what I was about to say. I haven't been up here in so long. Good Saturday afternoon to everyone. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm having a problem with my throat again. But this time it feels like it's swelling up or something like, I don't know. I think it's my nerves. I think my nerves are completely shot because I have been dealing with some stuff here lately, y'all. And my nerves have just gone to pieces. And sometimes you think you're a strong person, but then there's something that happens to make you feel like you are so weak, like you have no control. Like, I don't know why this keeps happening. It happened before. I don't know if you recall, maybe about a month ago it happened. And it's happened this week. I'm so frustrated and I'm so outdone. Um, but I have been able to, sort of. I just can't sleep. My sleep pattern has always been bad, but for a very long time. And so now I stayed awake for like 2 days straight and could not sleep. I would nod, it was like I was going to sleep, but I'm afraid to go to sleep and then wake up. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And, I don't want to take anything, but I think my daughter, yeah, it was my daughter. I know it was because nobody else would tell me anything like that about melatonin or something like that. And so I got to look that up on Amazon because this thing, it just goes and it comes. And I'm getting worried about it. I don't know if is this what happens when you're getting ready to have a breakdown? I mean, a nervous breakdown because you're so frustrated, you're outdone, you can't handle the situation. Is this what's happening when people break? Because that's the way I feel. I feel like broken. I need fixing. And maybe I should go to church, I don't know, and get prayed up or something. I don't know, y'all. But something has got to be done. Maybe I need a Valium or a couple six-packs or something. I don't know. But that's the way I've been feeling. But I did get out and go to the store. Today, I got some soy sauce. I got to do my dishes. My kitchen is a mess. I'm embarrassed. I'm not even going to show it to you. I really am not. And I got me some Worcestershire sauce, that Worcestershire sauce. Hey, I got a laugh out of myself at least. Got a green pepper. And I'm going to make some chicken. I got some chicken wings in there. They're in the, I got them marinating, soaking or whatever. And I'll tell you something else I bought that I have never, ever bought before. America Rides on Dunkin', y'all. And you know what? The strange thing is, y'all have to excuse me because it feels, like I said, it feels like my throat is closing up on me. And, like I got a lump or something in it. But I made some of the Dunkin' coffee. This is today that I went to the store. As a matter of fact, it doesn't, I get out the light. Remember, I mean not to get into the light, y'all. Shows all my wrinkles. But I went to the store not too long ago, a few minutes ago, maybe about, I've been back home maybe about an hour. And I made maybe a little longer than an hour, I'm not sure what time. But anyway, I made the Dunkin' Donuts, and lo and behold, the Dunkin' Donuts coffee tastes just like Dunkin' Donuts. Who knew? And I think the bag, where's my receipt? I don't know what I did. I must have put it in my purse. I think it was like $5.99. I don't know if that was on sale. But do you know, you already know that a cup of Dunkin' is going to cost you over $3. And I can make a whole lot of coffee out of that bag right there because I think for 6 ounces, you only use like, it says 1.5 tablespoons, of coffee. I was like, wow, not only that, I say, which I mean, I don't mind riding it out because it feels good. As a matter of fact, I rode out yesterday to get me a cup of Dunkin'. But today, when I went to the market, when I went to the store, I said, I'm going to try this coffee because I had never tried it before. I have drank the one in the bottle, the chilled, I guess it's the chilled one. Those are good too. And I say, I'm going to try this Dunkin' in my Mr. Coffee. I don't think I was buying any more Dunkin' because it tastes the same. It really does. I could make it a little stronger. I don't know if it's gonna, this is some of it left. It's still a little warm. But it was good, I'll tell you. And I got Google, then got on my nerves. They locked me out of my phone. I think this is why I'm becoming so frustrated. Not only that, along with a whole lot of other stuff that's going on that I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you. But believe me, it's very sad. It's a sad situation. And these are the earbuds that I ordered last week. I don't know how to use these bad boys, and I'm too frustrated to try to figure it out. Am I looking at the camera? No, I'm always looking. It looks like I'm looking somewhere else, but I'm not. I'm looking straight ahead. But I think I'm supposed to look at the lens. I think I went through that before, but I don't know. Well, yeah. These are my... what in the world? I hope that ain't no gunshots going on. People are nuts when they get warm. It's like they've lost their cotton-picking mind. I mean, the way they're driving down the street. I was almost scared to cross that main street out there because it's like a freaking throughway. And then you've got the motorcycles keeping all this noise, and you've got the cars with that, I don't know, that sound, that kind of mess, and it's real loud. It's scary out there, y'all. I mean, it's real scary out there. And I said I picked a heck of a day to go to the store. Let's see if I can get this in. Whoops, shoot. I don't know how to do the video that good, y'all. Wait a minute. I guess you say I've been up here 2 years. I should know. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I'll take it out. Let's take it out. But the sound is horrible. I said it must be something I'm doing wrong. Well, they only cost like, I think it was $34. I think it was about what it was, about $34. My daughter talked after the fact. Now, I already talked to my daughter, but then after the fact, she talking about I should have paid at least $100 for them, for some good ones, if I wanted bass and all that, coming through. But I got a feeling there's something about these things that I ain't do right. You already know. I don't know. Didn't even put that back in the box, right? But anyway, I think I might try them again just before I send them back, because I got a whole month. You know how Amazon works. But I'm trying to tell you, TEMU. TEMU, y'all. Let me tell you about TEMU. Y'all already know that everybody on the YouTube community is doing TEMU. Now, I did TEMU one time, but I got about 3 or 4 items in my cart. And then they asked me, when I tried to place my order, empty my cart out, I think I got about 4 items in the cart. I mean, the bargains. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, they're trying to give Amazon a run for the money. I'm telling you, they're running for the money. And they've got YouTubers. YouTubers are making all kinds of hauls, and I mean, they're spending the money, okay? And when it first, the craze first started, I was, debating, should I try get on the TEMU. Well, I don't know if it's TEMU or TEMU, whatever. It's got me. It's got my nose open now. And I did get on the TEMU wagon. And I said I ordered something, but I'm not going to order anything else, blah, blah. And here I am. I got all these items in my cart already. I think it's about $40-some or something like that. It's only money. Money is made to be spent. Y'all didn't know that? And we women are the ones that will spend it. You already know we'll spend it. We buy stuff we don't even need. And let me tell you something else we do. We buy stuff that we never wear. Why is that? We buy stuff we don't need, we don't use. Even sometimes you buy stuff and you get home and you realize you don't like it, but you keep it anyway. What's wrong with us? What is wrong with us? How many coats can you wear? I mean, come on now. How many dresses do you really need? And let's not forget the jewelry. Now, that's one thing I ain't crazy about. Hey, I'm coming around, y'all. I'm feeling better. Maybe this is what I needed, someone to talk to. But how much jewelry do you really need? But like I said, I've never been a real jewelry fan. I ain't about a whole lot of jewelry. I like a nice ring, a nice little gold chain, necklace, or whatever, a string or something like that. And I did have my ears pierced. But when I got my kids' ears pierced, they got the keloids on their ears. And we all got our ears pierced at the same time. Well, we got them, we didn't go to the, ear piercing place and got it done at home. And I didn't get the keloids, but I let they ain't closed up, I don't guess. I don't know. But anyway, my daughters had to have the keloids taken off. But anyway, I never really cared about jewelry. I like a bracelet. I like a watch. A watch sometimes makes a statement. That's what I say, even in this day and time. Because we got the time everywhere. We got the time on the TV, the time. Everywhere you look, there's a time. You got it on your computer. You look over there at that lady over there on that Echo or whatever. She got the time. Now, what is that all about? I got time on my wall. But anyway, I always say in this day and time, I don't know who said that to me. So you don't need no watch because you got it on your phone. You got it on your cell phone. I said, when I wear a watch today, I'm wearing it to make a statement. Really, because of the way it looks. It's like a piece of, in some cases, jewelry. And I tell you one thing, as far as I'm concerned, these smart watches don't look all that great to me. And the iWatch, what you call that thing, the smart watch or the iWatch, whatever the iPhone puts out, they don't look all that great to me. They look like something out of space. But I guess that's the way things are, technology is going these days, looking out like something from outer space. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. And like I said, I like an ankle bracelet, as long as it's not overdone, I can go for some jewelry. But when it gets to be, all this and all that, and this and I be looking like a gypsy. I don't know if you call that, if that's being, maybe I shouldn't have used that. I don't know. Are there really people that are really gypsies? I'm not sure. They're travelers, right? I don't know, but I take that back. I retract that statement because I don't want to offend anyone. But too much jewelry makes me look more like a hoe. Like the old saying goes, the little kid went to school one day. And so the teacher asked him, showed him a picture of the rake and says, "What is this?" He said, "That's rake." He was in, I think, pre-K or kindergarten or something like that. I don't know. He was a young kid. And then she showed him another picture. She says, "Well, what's this?" He says, "That's a broom." And then he showed the little boy a picture of a hoe, the chopping thing that you do in your garden, the hoe. And he said, "What's that?" The little boy said, "I don't know." And so one of the kids yelled out, said, "That's a hoe." And the little boy looks like he's astounded. He says, "Hey, that ain't no hoe. My sister's a hoe, and she don't look like that." But anyway, I know that's a... I know that was uncalled for. But anyway, I like a little jewelry. And I like a dress coat, So when I'm stepping out, maybe a couple of dress coats. When I'm stepping out, I'm stepping out. And then, you got a few skirts. I got skirts in my closet, way back in the day. You remember, what you call that, chiffon? Well, I know y'all can't hear that. But anyway, the chiffon skirts, I got chiffon skirts in my, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 maybe. Chiffon skirts, moo-moos. I got those, but I call them caftans, though. They're not moo-moos, it's caftans. Got a couple of those. You got this, you got that, and you got the third. Things that you wear one time. Come on, ladies. Let's save the dough. You know I ain't going to do it. I'm going to save some, but I'm also going to spend some. I always say I put a certain amount of money, each month that I'm not going to go over that limit, but I end up going over the limit. But last month, I did not. I did not go over my allowance that I have that I spend per month. That was a mouthful. And let's not forget the hats. Well, this is not a hat. This is a turban, and I got it on sideways. And I wasn't intending to make a video because I was feeling so down and out. But I'm feeling a little better now since I'm talking. But like they say, when you feeling down and out, which I wasn't really like I had been, but I was feeling that sadness and that I can't help feeling. But that's what they say. When you get to feeling down and out, call someone, especially someone that you like a lot, like your best buddy, that knows how to have a good conversation. Some people don't know how to have a good conversation. That's why I don't call them. Because I end up doing exactly what I'm doing right now, doing all the talking. And they doing a lot of and they might say a little something, but I'm carrying that whole conversation, and I don't like that. I want someone to talk to me also. You got to have something to talk about. Make up something. That's all I can say. It's no fun just having a conversation by yourself. And then you get the person that's trying to out-talk you. you're talking over each other. You're interrupting each other because you got these words. You got all this yakety yak that you want to talk about. You want to talk about what you want to talk about, and they want to talk about. You're both talkers, okay? And so it seems like you're trying to out talk each other. Sometimes you're both talking at the same time. That's the kind of conversation I want. And so, but I don't have any friends. I guess y'all say, well, hey, who does? But you know what? Really, who does have any friends? If you got some friends, will you please let me know who the heck they are and how y'all doing? How long have you been friends? Look out for them friends. But I mean, oh, excuse me. I do have, I have a couple of acquaintances, but I don't really, just people that I talk to when I see them or something like that. I don't really sit down and, talk. A lot of times talk gets you in a lot of trouble. Just by talking. And I don't know if I said this before, but I remember when we were in school down home, and the teacher, the classrooms were filled with more than one grade. Maybe you would have fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh in the same room. Because we're in a rural area, so, you had more children, more grades, but less children in a district. But as time went on, we had like one classroom. All the children were bussed into a certain area because they built new school and bigger school. Matter of fact, this just happened maybe a couple of years before we moved up north. That kids were bused, all the little tiny schools were closed, and then they had like big schools, bigger schools, and all these people that was in these little tiny schools all came to the bigger school. But anyway, a teacher would go around the room. She would start at the person at the front desk. Like the seats were in a row. You know how the schools used to be. You had your desk, you had your chair, you had the next person behind you, etc. Maybe 5, 6 people in a row. Could have been 7. I don't know. I'm anywhere in a row. But she would start with that first one, the first person. And she would give them, say a sentence. Maybe she said the children were playing in the park on Tuesday last week or something like that. She would tell that person. And then she would tell that person to tell the person behind her to, whisper in their ear, and so forth and so on. And then that person would tell the other person until it finally gets back there to the end of the row, and then they cross over to the next row until when the very last student, now the same message. And so the teacher asked that last student, what was the message? Did you know it would come out wrong every time? Just goes to show you, how people get things and they say things. And we were children. Can you imagine adults being that? Repeating stuff and saying stuff. That's why I don't like to repeat stuff, because you might get it wrong. And this is exactly what the teacher, I guess she was proving the point, that at the end of the day, what this person, then you ask this person at the beginning, what did she say? And this person at the beginning, even she got it all mixed up. Go figure. How little gossip starts wars. Like they say, like I remember that show. I'm going to get off the video, y'all, because I done run my mouth too much. But I don't know if you remember Flip Wilson. He used to have a variety show on TV. And he used to say, loose lips sink ships. True story. Talk to you again soon.